Skyrush, our 12th coaster in 2012 at Hershey Park. Ride the Edge. Summer 2012.
Skyrush at Hershey Park is widely considered one of the best coasters in the world, and it is because of its intensity and its insane ejector airtime. This ride is one of the best coasters out there, and this is the full story of Skyrush. In the 90s and 2000s, Hershey Park kept expanding. They kept adding more major rides like Great Bear, Storm Runner, and Fahrenheit. In August of 2010, Hershey filed construction plans with Derry Township for a major new attraction. These plans outlined a substantial project to revitalize the hollow section of the park. It was going to be right next to the Comet, which is the park's oldest coaster. To generate anticipation for the new coaster, Hershey Park launched the Attraction 2012 marketing campaign in late 2010. This featured different puzzles and messages scattered across the park and on online platforms to generate hype for the new coaster. The official announcement occurred on August 2nd, 2011. The coaster was named Skyrush. It was the park's tallest, fastest, and longest coaster. The ride featured lots of ejector airtime moments and lots of high-speed, high G-force turns. One of the more notable features about the ride were the trains. They featured normal seats and wing seats. Also, this ride featured a cable lift system, which made it so it could get up the track a lot quicker than most other coasters. Construction of the ride began in spring of 2011. Crews had to divert Spring Creek, which is right there. They also had to do lots of groundwork to integrate the structure with the natural landscape of the park. This included drilling holes 120 feet deep for the supports so it could withstand the ride's forces. The project faced delays in September of 2011 due to Tropical Storm Lee. This caused flooding over different areas of central PA, and this included Hershey Park. This made it so they had to redo some of the footers for the ride. Media previews for the rides were on May 25th, 2012, and then the following day, on May 26th, the ride opens up to the public. When it first opened, it drew in massive crowds. People really enjoyed the high G-force on the ride and the airtime on the ride, but many riders noted discomfort from the restraints on the ride. As the ride got farther into the layout, the restraints would press down harder on people's thighs, and this would make the ride very uncomfortable. Another interesting fact about the ride is when the ride first opens, the cable lift hill took you over the drop at full speed. Now it takes you at around 5 miles per hour into the drop. Unfortunately, the ride did not make it the whole way through the season. The ride closed during Halloween time for maintenance reasons, but the ride reopened in April of 2013. During the 2012 to 2013 off-season, Hershey Park worked on the restraints, not because of the rider comfort issues. Instead, it was focused on the operational reliability of the ride. And in 2021, Hershey Park had to replace the cable for the ride. In 2024, Hershey Park sent out this teaser with a box labeled First Class on it, and it had Intamin's logo on it. And then they made the announcement that Skyrush would have new restraints for the 2024 season. This made lots of people happy because their main complaint about the ride were the restraints. So this eliminated the biggest complaint about the ride. So that is the full history of Skyrush. Thank you guys so much for watching.